Hey guys, with Abomination 9 here, we're back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links, and today, the new Electric Overload set came out, like literally today. It's 4 in the morning on July 31st, and I have, I'm about to start recording this video, obviously. So I'm doing this like 4 hours after it's released, though I don't know how long the maintenance was, if there was maintenance. It doesn't seem like there was maintenance because there was no update, so I guess they already had the cards in the game, but they didn't unlock until right now. So yeah, 4 hours after release, I'm doing the video, even though this video won't go up until like 20 weeks from now, because I have like 8,000 other videos I still need to upload. I've only uploaded number 3, I think, in the set so far, and this is number 19, if not number 20. I think this is number 20, actually. This is number 20 in my set of Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I've only uploaded up to number 3, and I'm doing them per day, so there's still like 17 days to go. I don't know if I'm going to double them up. I would like to catch up soon, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. And I don't know if there's anything in this deck I particularly want, though it is a big box. It's 200 packs until you have to reset it, so there are a lot of cards. The last set was a mini. Dawn of Destiny was a mini. But this is in fact a full, I guess. And I guess there's like some machine stuff in here that I would want. If maybe I can actually get a bandit deck going with machines, like just purely machine cards. Since I don't really have any good machines whatsoever. And I feel like this might be the machines that he needed, or at least for me. And there's some other stuff, good stuff in here. You got Thunder Nyan Nyan. Probably these people are pretty good. Anyone up here, honestly, is pretty good. Obviously, the whole point of this is the comboing machine stuff here with the XYZ and their smaller counterparts. I guess there's probably some Union machines in here as well. So yeah, I'm just not going to scale through this stuff too much. We'll just open up 20, and I got up to 1,000 for this. Even though I think I technically just opened up the last 20 yesterday, I was able to get another 1,000. Plus they gave you an extra free 500, I guess, because the set came out. So it wasn't too hard. I had already almost got up to another 5 before they did that. And they're doing another sell for 3 packs for $1. Then I'm however much after that, they're going to give you 3 packs and a super rare. I don't know how much that is. I've never bought any cards for this game yet. I don't plan to. I might, though I don't think I would make enough money on YouTube from these videos to encourage me to buy boosters, so it's not really worth it. So first things first is Watasai, or Watson. When a Thunder type monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, gain life points equal to the damage inflicted. That's pretty good. Mist Valley Thunderbird. Oh, there's also something I want to talk about if it ever comes up in this set, if I actually get the card I want to talk about. If I don't, I'll talk about it at the end of the video. Mist Valley Thunderbird. When this face-up card on the field returns to the hand, special summon it. This card cannot attack during the turn it was special summoned by this effect. And Poison Draw Frog. When this face-up card on the field is sent to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card. It's okay. The Mimic does the same thing, but is much stronger. Mimic number 1. Chain Ignition. Once per turn, if a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, if a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, except during the damage step, you can target 1 card on the field to destroy that target. What? If they dunk one of their own monsters, you can destroy it? You can destroy the card that made that happen, I guess? I don't know, that's a confusing card. Here we go, okay, so he did show up. This card has like 5,000 iterations of this guy. Like, it's the same guy, clearly. There's at least 4 that I've seen of him. There's probably even more than that, but there's at least 4 of them. I have 1 of them. There's another one that's actually pretty good, I think. I don't know if it's a Brushfire one or not, but like there's so many of just this guy that are different cards. And it's just like he has so many different stances, which is kind of like my character, which I have never really talked about. My character Abomination 9, I guess me. Like, he's called Abomination 9, but That's technically just one of his stances. He has a plethora of numbers that he can cycle through that give him different effects and whatnot. But we're not going to talk about that too much, 'cause I don't want to get into that. We'll get into that if I ever make an anime, but it's just weird that this guy, like, there's so many cards of just this dude that I just find it weird. So Shore Knight is what he is now, but I guess he's just, his main suffix is just Knight, because the prefix always changes. So Shore Knight, once per turn, when the battle position of this face-up card on the field is changed, send one water monster from your deck to the graveyard. So there's a fire one that kind of does that too, I think. Daisojo of the Ice Barrier. This is a 1-cost, terrible attack, par, maybe above par defense for his 1 tribute. He's a spellcaster. When this card is normal or flip summoned, it is changed to defensive position, which is nice, so you can get him in defensive position since that's what he specializes in over his attack. While this card is face up on the field, face up Ice Barrier monsters you control cannot be destroyed by effects of spell or traps. It's alright. Nothing too special so far, though. Dice Foon, roll a 6-sided die, and apply the results. 2, 3, or 4, destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. 5, destroy 2 spell or trap cards on the field. And 1 or 6, take 1,000 damage. Samurai of the Ice Barrier, this is a rare, so maybe we get 2 rares, or something special. I don't know what kind of trap we'd be getting. Maybe the ninjutsu one with Lady Eye on it. Samurai of the Ice Barrier. He's a above average power creep. When this face-up attack position card is changed to the face-up defensive position, destroy this card, and if you do, draw one card. So that's his downfall, but at least he's an 800 warrior, which is pretty good in a warrior deck, if you know what you're doing with warriors. Because there's a lot of stuff where you can just like constantly just combo increases in attack in a warrior set. Because there's like the A team or whatever, the A forces. There's the Sogen. And other things for just boost warriors up a whole lot. And another rare is Booby Trap E. Discard 1 card, set 1 continuous trap from your hand or graveyard to the field. That set card can be activated this turn. Which is okay, I guess, situational. Oh, we got triple creeps. I haven't been paying attention. We've gotten triple creeps before. Gen X Ally Solid. Kind of a Mega Man character. Subpar power creep. Though he's a 2 level, so I guess that makes sense. Once per turn, you can send 1 face-up Warner Gen X monster you control to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. It's okay. Another Shore Knight. Another Poison Draw Frog, which is not okay. This has like 8,000 cards in it. I should not be getting dupes this soon. Chthonian Soldier. Subpar power creep. When this card is destroyed by an opponent's attacking monster inside the graveyard, the battle damage you took from this battle is also inflicted to your opponent. That's okay. Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. Tribute 1 ninja monster. Special summon any number of ninja monsters from your deck in face-up attack position or face-down position when combined levels less than or equal to the level of the attributed monster. When this card leaves the field, destroy those monsters. Tribute 1 ninja monster. So, can you tribute that from your hand? If so, this card's pretty good. If you have a really strong ninja... Let's see. It says any number. Which means you could probably summon just a 1. So dunk 1 to get the exact same card out of your deck. So that's pretty good. And even so, like if there's a level 8 ninja, you could probably summon in 2 level 18s, possibly. If there's any 18 level ninjas, you can get those in 2 level 4 18s, which is not too bad. But you're probably just dunking a strong card for the exact same strong card. Gen X Ally Changer. He has above average defense. Once per turn, you can select 1 face-up monster on the field and declare 1 attribute. The selected monster attribute becomes the declared attribute until the end of the phase. Okay. His defense is good, that's all I really see. Though the attribute stuff does come in handy with other cards, I guess I combo with it, but whatever. Cosmic Compass with a hollow sheen on it. subpar everything. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon a number of compass tokens, which are 0/0 Machine Earth, level 1s, up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. Huh. That's not too bad if you can double summon the turn you play this. So you play this, get a full field of tokens, and then tribute them for some god tier monster. Summarize the Ice Barrier again. We can't keep getting copies already, dupes already. Premature return. Banish one card from your hand, then target one of your banished monsters, special summon it in the face down defense position, so sorry. Oh, we got a Sheen on this one. Fabled Topi. Subpar, everything. If your opponent has 2 or more cards in their hand than you do, you can reveal one Fabled monster in your hand and tribute this face-up card to select 2 spell or trap cards your opponent controls and destroy them. Meh. Treasure Map. You can only activate this card in response to the activation of any effect that would return this card from the field to the hand. Draw 2 cards from your deck and discard 1 card from your hand. Okay, you can maybe combo that with another one of your cards, so you can just pop that right off the bat. So, you would get a card that puts this card back into your hand, draw 2 cards, and then throw the treasure map away as your discard 1 card. Another Dai Sojo of the Ice Barrier, so it's pretty good, I guess, for a water deck. Maybe I can get a water deck going with Mako. Dimension Explosion. There's a giant Yajama there. So Yajama, Blue Eyes. I can't tell what the other ones are. There's Dark Magician in there. I don't know what that other weird thing is, that Fiend type. Or maybe I know what that is. Maybe I do know that. Maybe is that Gearfried actually, not a Fiend? I don't know. It's too small. Return one face-up fusion monster you control to the extra deck. Both players select up to 2 of their monsters that are removed from play and special summon them. Situational. Altitude Knight. Again, there's 2 of him in this deck. There's 2 different versions of him in this deck. Altitude and the water type. Like, really? How many types are there going to be of him? So, 14-12, so he's subpar. But once per turn, if another monster on the field returns to the hand or main deck, send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. Another Poison Draw Frog. Can I start getting these frogs? Triple Kareebs. Up. Ishtar Face. Brain Crusher, which I think is pretty good, right? Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is destroyed and your opponent destroyed an opponent's monster by battle and sent to the graveyard this turn while you controlled it, you can target one of those destroyed monsters in the graveyard and social summon the target. This is a double cost, 24-15, so subpar, but if you kill something, you gain control of it. So it's not too bad for an insect deck. And then this Valley Thunderbird and Judgment of Thunder with the little Watt Kid or whatever it's called on the art there. So super rare when a Thunder type monster is summoned to your field, except during the damage step. Target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy that target. Excuse me? It says 1 card, so that could be anything. So you slap this down in a Thunder deck, and then summon... You can summon like garbage, and then zap, they're dead. That's overpowered. I need more of those. Oh, single Kareebs. No, ultra rares. This kind of sucks. I mean, the set just came out. Come on, give me some luck. Death Frog. A subpar power creep because this is a 1 sacrifice. So 19 for 1 sacrifice is not worth it, but maybe his effect is worth it. When this card is tribute summoned, you can special summon Death Frogs from your hand or deck up to the number of tadpoles in your graveyard, which I have no tadpoles yet, so it's worthless to me so far. Single purchase. If you have 3 or more cards in your hand, other than this card, and none of them are monsters, banish your entire hand face up. Add 1 monster from your deck to your hand. If you do, you cannot normal or special summon any monsters from for the rest of this turn except monsters with that name. Okay. Scary Mole. This is I guess the defense is above average because defense is usually pretty low. for single tributes, really, because they're mostly all about attack. I don't really see too many high defense single tributes. Or high defense cards in general, I should say. So, Scary Moth, each player can only special summon a monster once per turn. Okay. Situational effect, but its defense is pretty decent. And that's it. We got a single super rare, special rare. No, I think it is super rare, what I'm talking about. So we had 2 Shore Knights, which is okay if we want to make a freaking Knight deck. And this is the Judgment of Thunder is great, but we didn't get much else that's pretty good. I guess these ice guys are okay. He's okay. We got an entire set of freaking poison draw frogs. Meh. Hopefully this next set will do us justice, please. A single creed. Nature's Reflection, another obelisk-shaped card. During this turn, any effect activated by your opponent that would inflict damage becomes an effect that inflicts damage to their life points. So I'm trying to figure out what this means. An effect activated by your opponent that would inflict damage becomes an effect that inflicts damage to their life points. So, does that mean if I would take damage, or if they activated a spell that would do damage, it would do damage to them instead? I guess on the Mist Valley Thunderbird. Mist Valley Executor. He's a 21 1 cost, so that's okay. When this card is normal summon, return all face-up spell or traps on the field to their owner's hand. That's okay. That's a pretty good ability. Shine on this one. Altitude Knight. Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier. We're getting a lot of barrier cards, though they're all too much tributes. We need no cost, like that, 18. When this card is tribute summons, special summon 1 Ice Coffin token, which is a 1000 Aqua type, in attack position to your opponent's side of the field. This token cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. So when you play this card, put a token on their field that can't be tributed. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it occupies a slot with a pathetic creature. So I don't know. And a Unifrog. This card can attack your opponent directly, though it's subpar. When this card successfully attacks directly, if you control a frog monster other than Frog the Jam or Unifrog, you can destroy 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls. Meh. Situational. / most of those direct hit cards don't really work too well, so minimal hieroglyphics on this one. There's a hollow in the middle. Mecha Phantom Beast Aeroswing. Average power creep with a long text wall here. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Mecha Phantom Beast monster from your graveyard except Mecha Phantom Beast Aeroswing. Special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast token, which is a nothing machine type. This card's level is increased by the total levels of all Mecha Phantom Beasts you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. No, it's okay. Raigeki Bottle. Raigeki. Each time a monster you can control declares an attack, place 1 Thunder counter on this card. You can send this card with 4 or more Thunder counters to the graveyard. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Whoa. Some good stuff. The Creator Incarnate. Average power creep. It's a warrior. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 The Creator from your hand. Are you joking? So you can play the Creator Incarnate and then buff up to the Creator. Like right off the bat. So can I get a Creator then from this, from the next few packs then, please? Summoning Curse. If a monster is special summon, The current controller of that monster banishes one card from their hand. Once per turn during your end phase, pay 500 life points to destroy this card. Okay, it's alright. It would probably make sense in its meta back in the day, but I don't know if it will do anything now. Leeching the Light. Select one face-up light monster your opponent controls. All face-up attack position monsters you control gain attack equal to the attack of the selected monster until the end of phase. Situational if you're going up against a light deck, which that would be pretty okay. Because you can choose the strongest one on their side, then dunk one of your monsters into it, and then kill the rest of their field. Another Unifrog. Come on, no more dupes. There's so many cards in this deck. Give me some unique stuff. And some ultra rares. Chain Ignition. Shinato's Arc. This card is used to ritual summon Shinato, King of the Higher Plane. You must also tribute monsters whose total levels equal 8 or more from the field or your hand. So we haven't found him yet. Argenix Ultimum is a above average power creep. When this face-up card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can select 2 Gen X monsters from your graveyard and return them to the deck. It's okay. Man, this deck's not really giving us much to work with here. Metal Armored Bug. Holy crud. I was expecting this to be like a small thing, now it's 28 2 cost. So there's no specialness to this card. It's just a 28 insect, which you would think it would be a machine, but no, it's an insect. 28 insect. That's okay, I guess. It's not bad. Rebound. We have a fusion after this. When your opponent activates a spell card, trap card, or monster effect that returns a card /cards from the field to the hand, negate that effect, and if you do, select one card from your hand, opponent's hand, at random, or from their side of the field to the graveyard. Now send one card. When the set card is destroyed by your opponent, card effect, and sent to the graveyard, draw one card. Oh, finally, we got some combo stuff, though we don't have the pieces. XZ Pink Cannon. It's a 24 fusion type, and you need those two. X Head Cannon and Z Metal Ting. Must first be special summoned by banishing the above cards you control. You don't need polymerization for this. Cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. You can discard one card, then target one face-up spell or trap card your opponent controls, destroy the target. So that's okay. We're gonna Shine with an Ishtar. Chthonian Soldier, Summoning Curse. Oh, here we go. Herald of Creation. I was hoping I'd get one of these, because I like the way this card looks. So, subpar, or it's not subpar, above average power creep. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one level 7 or higher monster in your graveyard, and add the target to your hand. So, if something strong gets destroyed, bring it back into your hand. But, nonetheless, it's an 18 no cost. That's a 2,000 if you're using the Yogi Darkness deck, I think, because it's Spellcaster. That deck buffs Spellcasters and Fiends. Death's Croaking. Activate only while you control 3 face-up Death's Frog. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. That's pretty crazy. Fabletopy. X-Head Cannon, which is a great card. It's an 18, so it's an above average power creep machine type, which would be perfect in, of course, Bandit's deck. If I can get more of those, that'd be great. We're going to have the Ice Barrier, Magic Triangle of the Ice Barrier. Reveal 3 Ice Barrier monsters with different names in your hand to select one card from your opponent, one card your opponent controls. Destroy the opponent's card and special summon one Ice Barrier monster from your hand. That's pretty good. Troop Dragon. Subpar. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, select and special summon one Troop Dragon from your deck to your side of the field, then shuffle your deck. It's okay. We're starting to run out of packs here. Oh, Ishtar likes this one. Lucky Punch? This isn't the one I think it is. Once per turn, when an opponent monster declares an attack, you can toss a coin 3 times. If the result is 3 heads, draw 3 cards. If the result is 3 tails, destroy this card. If the face-up card on the field is destroyed, you lose 6,000 life points. Wow. It's an easy KO for you. So either you draw 3, do nothing, or lose this card and die. Fabletopy. Judgment of Thunder! Oh yeah, we're getting a Thunder deck started up. Though I want to make a Maul Hunter, Bro Hunter, and Sis Hunter, but I don't have enough of them to actually get that going. Oh no, that's it? All their super rare was another Judgment of Thunder? Come on, well now I have to open up more of these. Well, we got X Z-Tank Cannon, which is good. We got an X Head Cannon. So we have a piece of this. So we can't technically summon this with other tributes. Possibly. What else? Is there anything else good here? I mean, this guy looks cool, but his ability is, I don't know. I guess this one, Herald of Creation, was okay, and Judgment of Thunder is alright. But we didn't get any freaking ultra rares. There's some good stuff in here. So here's their creator, which is a 23-3000. We didn't get Shinato. We didn't get Chiron. We didn't get Yen Yen. Tree 1 Frog's okay. We didn't get XYZ Dragon Cannon. We didn't get freaking Ninja Yae here, Ninjutsu of Transformation. We didn't get this guy. This guy's pretty cool. He's alright. That's alright. Can get more heralds. Sasuke is pretty good. I think. Yeah, he's an 18 warrior. Ninja. This card's good. This card's good. That one's okay, I think. Of course, we already know that this one's Judgment of Thunder is good. This card, I think, is alright too. I haven't read a lot of these cards. I kind of just skimmed through it real quick, and then I just completely stopped and I just wanted to be surprised. There's a lot of cards down here that I haven't gotten, unfortunately. But maybe next time. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Either do. See ya.